Have you ever had something happen, a song that played on the radio at the exact moment, a dream that felt more real than waking life, an object moved, a scent appeared, and a memory just seemed to drop into your mind? And your first thought was that you? But your second thought was, am I just imagining this? If you've ever questioned a sign from your loved one, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to explain how real afterlife signs actually work, why doubt shows up immediately after them, and the one mistake that blocks more signs than anything else. And it's not what you think. For those of you who are new here, my name is Diana Palm. I've been a professional medium and spiritual healer for over 30 years, working with grieving families and participating in documented afterlife research and paranormal investigations. Across thousands of sessions, one thing remains consistent. Love continues. Consciousness continues. And your loved ones do attempt to communicate. But the way that they attempt to do this is far more subtle and intelligent than most people realize. Here's something that most people don't understand. Real signs are subtle on purpose. They are not designed to overwhelm your nervous system. They're designed to meet you where you're at emotionally. When a sign happens, it usually comes in one of 5 ways. A sudden emotional wave of warmth or calm, a dream that carries personality or specific memory, a perfectly timed synchronicity, a familiar scent with no physical source, a small personal object appearing or catching your attention. But here's what happens next. Your logical brain activates and says, that's coincidence, you're grieving, you want it to be true. But doubt is not proof that it wasn't real. Doubt is your nervous system trying to regain control. Now, this is the part that people cannot Google. After loss, your body enters survival mode. Grief activates fight or flight. It activates hypervigilance and it activates emotional shock. And when you're in that state, subtle perception decreases. Spiritual communication is not loud. It is not forceful. It is frequency-based. If your nervous system is dysregulated, desperate, panicked, or scanning the environment constantly, you may actually miss what's right in front of you. Desperation blocks perception, not because your loved one stops trying, but because your body is just too tense to receive. Connection requires safety. When your body softens, your perception increases. And this is why signs sometimes come when you finally stop searching. Here are 3 things I look for in sessions when validating real afterlife communication. Number 1, specificity. Real signs carry personality. They may reference a shared memory, and they somehow feel familiar, not generic. Number 2, emotional signature. Real signs bring a shift, even if it's small. A moment of calm, a breath of release, a warmth in the chest. Fear-based experiences feel very sharp or destabilizing, but love-based communication feels steady. Number 3, timing intelligence. Signs often appear during major life decisions, anniversaries, emotional breakdowns, and moments of growth. Your loved ones are aware of your evolution. They are not frozen at the moment of their death. They see your life moving and they respond to it. And do they communicate? Yes, you bet they do. But not to keep you dependent. They want to reassure you. They want to support your growth. They want you to live. From the afterlife perspective, they do not experience separation the way we do. They understand timing. They understand soul contracts. They understand that the separation is temporary. Their communication becomes less about come with me and more about I'm still here, keep going. In fact, they often become your biggest cheerleader. If you feel like nothing is happening, please hear this. Silence does not mean absence. It usually means your nervous system is still stabilizing. This is one reason why I created my Grief Ease app. Not to force a connection, but to gently calm your body, guide you through grief in a structured way, and help you become steady enough to perceive subtle signs again. Inside the app, there are 9 spiritual lessons, a grief assessment, guided meditations to regulate your nervous system, and tools to help you open your connections safely. When your body feels safe, awareness returns. If you feel ready for something more direct, I offer private sessions. They are gentle, grounded, and focused around your healing. We calm the nervous system first, then connection becomes more clear. If something happened and you felt it in your heart first before your mind argued with it, pause. Go back to that first feeling, that quiet knowing, that soft warmth. That is usually where truth lives. Your loved one has not disappeared, because love does not vanish. It changes form, and sometimes it arrives as something so subtle, only a calm heart can recognize it. If this brought you comfort, share it with someone who needs reassurance. And if you received a sign that felt real, tell me in the comments. Your story may steady someone else's heart tonight.